In this video, we'll dive into building tables in Bubble.io and compare it with WeWeb, another powerful no-code platform. Both Bubble and WeWeb let you create web applications without needing to understand technical concepts like dot notation or APIs, making them accessible to beginners and non-technical users. Let's start with Bubble. You can create tables using either the native table element or a repeating group. The native table element is the fastest way to build a structured layout because it comes with headers and rows already set up. To use it, drag the table element onto your page, set the type of content to match your database, and configure the data source using a do a search for expression. Bubble automatically generates headers and rows, and you can click inside each cell to add text, images, or buttons. You can also customize the style, adjust colors and padding, and enable features like sticky headers or sorting. For more flexibility, you can use a repeating group. Unlike the native table element, repeating groups don't automatically generate headers, so you have full control over the layout of each row. You can add text, images, buttons, or even nested groups, and customize them based on dynamic data from your database. Repeating groups are ideal if you want a fully customized design or interactive features in each row. Both options allow you to connect dynamic data to your tables, making it easy to display users, products, orders, or any other database content. When we look at Bubble versus WeWeb more broadly, both are powerful no-code app builders, but they approach things differently. WeWeb is very similar to Webflow in its builder experience. If you've used Webflow, you'll find WeWeb intuitive, and front-end developers familiar with HTML will also feel at home because of its modular structure. Bubble, on the other hand, has a unique building language that requires a steeper learning curve. This has led to a large ecosystem of agencies and contractors who build on Bubble for clients, because many users want the flexibility of Bubble but aren't ready to invest the time to master it. Both platforms let you build a wide range of applications, including landing pages, internal tools, client portals, and forms. WeWeb is particularly strong in SaaS product development, reflected in their client success stories. For internal tools like customer support apps, inventory management systems, or custom CRMs, WeWeb has an edge because it comes with native integrations to databases and APIs. Bubble relies more heavily on external plugins, which can sometimes be less reliable. In WeWeb, each component needs to be configured individually. For example, if you place a table, you must set up each column and configure the repeat function to fetch data correctly. In contrast, Bubble's table element can generate a ready-to-use table automatically. However, WeWeb integrates directly with authentication providers like Auth0, Xano, and Supabase, making it easier to handle data separation, permissions, and client portals without relying on third-party plugins. For public-facing websites and landing pages, WeWeb is generally more cost-effective since it doesn't impose usage limits on visitors, while Bubble has workload limits that can affect pricing at higher traffic volumes. SEO is supported on both platforms. Bubble allows management of sitemaps, redirects, and scripts, while WeWeb, as a single-page application, focuses on fast loading times, better page speed scores, and even supports static HTML pages for performance optimization. In short, both platforms are capable, but your choice depends on your priorities. Bubble is extremely flexible and has a massive ecosystem for complex apps, while WeWeb is easier to learn, has strong native integrations, and excels for SaaS products, client portals, and internal tools. By understanding the strengths of each, you can choose the platform that best fits your project while building tables, dashboards, or full web applications efficiently.